Hi guys, Jeff at Slavens Racing. Just want to show you a new addition of my 23300XC KTM. I've installed these Slavens Mule MX Tech Raven forks. This is a complete fork, and it's a spring fork. It's not an air fork, and it's 49 millimeter tube diameter. So this tube, this tube is 49 millimeters, the lower tube. It's also DLC coated, which stands for diamond-like carbon coating. It's an extremely hard coating that makes it extremely slippery. So that really reduces and minimizes frictional loss. And friction is a big deal on suspension. The more friction you have, the harder the suspension components work, and they don't move as well. The friction causes stiction. And so we always try to eliminate that. And I've been testing these forks for a long time, since middle of last year, I guess. I've got them on another bike as well. And I've got they come with Luxon Triple Clamps. But on this bike, I've got a kind of a hybrid setup here, because I've got monkey arms, and I'm waiting for them to make me some different triple clamps for the top. It comes with the lower and the upper Luxon clamps, which have the same mounting as handlebar mounting, as like the stock forks do. It's a rubber mounted system, and it's only a 2 position. I like to have 4 positions or more so that I can move my bars farther forward. So that's why I've gone to this. But we will have a 4-position clamp in the future. And this fork is proprietary to Slavens Racing, because I've helped them develop the valving specs for this. Just the overall internal valving specs, not just the shim stacks. But anyhow, so these are only available through us. If you order forks directly from MX Tech, you're going to get a different valving setup. And these are designed to be very compliant for rocks and roots and all the off-road trail trash, that type of stuff, without being mushy and wallowy. So in the motocross world, their primary concern is chassis stability. In the off-road world, guys want comfort. And in the past, comfort meant mush. There was always this big trade-off of comfort versus stability, because when you started making them soft, then the bike wants to wiggle and wobble, and you'll lose your stability. Well, with this fork setup, and also with just the Raven cartridges or even the Lucky cartridges, that's no longer the case. You've got stability and comfort all in one. Now, it's not going to have the stability of a super stiff motocross fork, but for an off-road fork, it's very, very, very compliant. It's amazingly compliant. And so the reason it's got different triple clamps is because of the larger diameter 49 millimeter tube required a larger upper tube as well. And Jeremy at MX Tech, the owner there and designer, he's come up with this amazing combination of tube diameter, wall thickness, and material that's made this like perfect flex combination. This fork steers like nothing I've ever ridden. I've ridden bikes, KTMs with the KYB forks and shock on them. I've ridden a bunch of them with Öhlins front and rear. I've not ridden the 6500 WPs in the front yet, but I will.